Hello everyone, Reza here. The new Power Apps experience is here. Vibe.powerapps.com. A suite of agents will work with us to create a full stack application within minutes. Let's check this video out in action. Introducing the new Power Apps, a completely new developer experience set at a new URL, vibe.powerapps.com, that combines the speed and simplicity of vibe coding together with the enterprise scale capability of the Power Platform. To get started, vibe.powerapps.com or in make.powerapps.com, we have the option to try the new experience. Let's try it out. The home screen is the main landing page. Right in the center, we can enter a prompt, type a description of what we want to build. We have an option there to enhance the prompt. And at the bottom, there are suggestions. If you want to experiment, select one of the suggestions to explore the new app building experience. Let's try it out with a real world use case. I need an issue reporting solution for my organization. Users should be able to submit an issue, add notes, descriptions, and more. I would like to include dashboards, KPIs, and more. Let's submit our idea. Here, a whole team of agents work together with us to define the requirements. This is the plan, the data model, and the application. All of this thanks to a team of agents working with me throughout this process. If you've tried out the Plan Designer before, these agents would be familiar to you. Requirements agent, analyze the business problem and create the user requirements. The data agent that will generate the data model. A new code agent. This will create a full stack application. And the solution agent that will generate our application, automations, agents, and more to help support the business problem. If we explore on the left, it lists out all the tasks these agents are performing. Gathering user requirements, designing the data model, creating the application structure. That application is right here. You can preview the app as it's being built out. We can also explore the entire code of this application. Full stack React app. Docs. Here's the design doc. It talks about the layout of the application, the color system it's using, and more. Under source, any assets it's leveraging, any components it's using for the UI elements. These are all React-based components. Generated models and services to call the underlying tables, and under pages is where it's building out a multi-screen application for my stated business problem. I can even view this in split screen so I can see the code and the app, or I can simply see the app in a full screen experience. My smart issue tracker application is ready. Within minutes, it's built a full stack application. It's built the themes, the styling, multiple pages, interactions between these pages, and a lot more. Here is the home screen of my application, showing me a total number of issues, in which status, priorities. There are a couple of charts here showing the distribution of the issues by status, a priority trend of issues. I have an option here to submit an issue. Here I can provide a title, description, a category, priority, and more. Can upload files and submit this issue. I'll click submit. My issue is submitted. To make changes to the application, inline editing. So I can initiate the inline edits, go and select an element that I would like to change. Now I can ask the agent to make the changes And this is contextual. Based on the selection, it will update that section. Or if there are simple edits related to styling, let's say I want to make this extra bold, I want to change the text color to orange, I can make those updates right here. All these edits I'm making are directly updating the code behind the scene. Let's click on this button. I can even ask it questions. What does this button do? That initiates a chat interaction. The agent has responded. This button, it links me over to the issue submission screen. To make changes to the application, we simply prompt the agent. I would like to add an option in my application that allows the user to switch the theme of the app from light mode to dark mode. The code agent is now starting to make these updates. While the updates are being done, let's explore the data model that the data agent has put together. None of these tables are created yet. They are all in draft. The agent has also added some sample data to each of these tables. Plan is the living, breathing document associated with my solution. The user roles put out by the requirements agent, the data model by the data agent, and the tech that is recommended by the technology agent. Any of these I can select, make manual modifications, or select a section and prompt the agents to make the update. The same thing I can do with the data model as well. Any of these tables, select, edit. It will take us to the data view. In this case, I asked it to edit the category table. It has two columns, category name and description. You need more columns. You can prompt the agent to add more columns or add more sample data. If you would like to manually make these updates, you have the full flexibility of doing so right here as well. You can also add new tables. Draft table, it will add a table in memory as part of the solution until we save and publish. You can also bring in data from your existing tables in Dataverse. You can create relationships between these tables. Let's head back to the app. You have the option to refresh the preview. Here is the toggle to switch between light mode and dark mode. For folks who've seen and heard about code apps, which allow you to build full stack applications in any IDE of your choice and then deploy it on the Power Platform, this is a mix of the capabilities of code apps and Plan Designer. I can keep iterating with the agent and making modifications. Once I'm done, I'll click Save. The first save stores the app, tables, and plan together in our selected solution of choice. All of this is taking place in your Power Platform environment. Now, when we publish our application, that's where it will ask us to select the data source. Right now, the only option is Dataverse, which is the best for storing relational data with advanced security. So let's go ahead and click Publish. This will begin publishing all my changes. The app is published. We have the option on the top right to share. Here I can add users or security groups in Entra. Same to permissions that we are used to. Give them access to run the app or make them a co-owner of this application. Share. Done. This app I can run directly using the URL. Back to vibe.powerapps.com. If I head over to plans, here is the Smart Issue Tracker plan. This I can edit and get back to the new plan interface. I can continue making modifications to the plan or the data model or the application. As of the recording of this video, this feature is in preview. Do read the official documentation. I will put the link in the description for this video. Let's start vibe coding. If you enjoyed this video, then do like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And thank you so much for watching.